The store over here is flashing. This is old. It's going back to, was it Season of the Forge? They introduced a black armory. Yep, that's the icon up there in the corner. Interesting front. The back of it is the same as normal, pretty much. Okay. It's 11 o'clock, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. But I do want to get this osteo to level 10, equip the catalyst for it, and keep rolling. I'm probably going to use this on all three characters just because I want to get this up pretty high, at least to level 30. Not my favorite. I mean, I like the design, it's just the color. I don't mind the green like this part of up in here, but I guess overall it's very light. Okay, so with Hunter, I'm gonna go Stasis. And what else is there? Alright. This is a 57 though. Stats aren't bad, except, you know, it's 3 points below 60. This is the chess piece that I picked up yesterday. So that one dropped. This is a 62. The stats are, I don't know. I gotta put something together. I mean, the only thing I'm doing right now is collecting as many pieces as possible and trying to figure out if there's an actual build where I can feature mobility more, if there's something that I actually like, because normally, like I said before, I'm usually going after max resilience and recovery, and then third would be discipline. And I do that with all three characters, but for Hunter, I'm wondering if I can get his mobility up to like a 7 would be nice, but then without losing, you know, resilience recovery, which is probably going to be pretty difficult to do, but I'll see how it goes. It's probably going to switch to mobility and resilience with a lot of discipline. That's probably when it's going to get switched to, and then recovery is going to drop quite a bit. I don't know if I'm going to like that build, but I'll see. And then in terms of story, I think, like I said earlier, sales of the ship stealer, Yeah, I gotta run this a lot. But it'll help me get more material. I'll see how it goes, because I'm not really I'm not enthusiastic about running Expedition and Catch Crash again. I'm not. The Savvy, the rank at the start chart, I've already reset it once. So I didn't think I was going to jump on this again. But, I mean, more than anything, I want to see how Osteo, how it does in here. Osteostriga. And then this other stuff, I've got to rank it higher. I'm probably going to get bump in the night. Yeah, because this one's only level 5. And then I've got another, I think Red Herring is pretty low. Yeah, this is only level 1, so at the very least get them to 16. But like I said, I gotta run them, I gotta take them with me on, you know, quite a few different runs of stuff, activities, and then that'll help them progress. This one I've been dragging my feet on, but it's probably got, I think there's incandescent with this one, so it'll be nice to upgrade this one. We'll level it up. I don't know how many people are running Expedition. I don't know. I looked at the Twitch numbers for Destiny 2. They are fairly low. It was like over, audience was like 2,000, a little over 2,000 as far as viewers. And you compare that with where God of War was when I checked earlier. God of War was like over 25,000 viewers on Twitch. So that is a massive jump. Then I took a look at Super Mario 64. They've got like 1,200 views, so a little over 1,000. So that's actually pretty good for a game that old.
One of the crews we battled hid their ill-gotten gains here on Earth. Once we dig it up, we should talk about our shares. You are a liar, and we tolerate you in this sacred place. That is your share and no more. Your servitor makes you strong, like me. It slows our efforts. Eliminate our opponent's jammer.
You got a big ball of ether coming to back you up, hero. I know a mark when I see one. Bag that cabal.
Move the treasure haul forward before we are overrun. answers your call. I heard you were in the Cosmodrome. It appears you've had a successful operation. We have. When our mission concludes, I will call on yourself and Osiris again. How is he? Osiris is still not well. But I have a feeling he can sense what goes on around him. It would comfort him to hear you. We will do what we can to aid his recovery. Until we return, my friend.
Yeah, I almost missed it. I forgot about that part. Oh, yeah, I forgot the hideout. Okay. So, let me see. Well, there's no modifiers on this, so it's not too bad at all. And plus, I didn't have the weapons that I have. I'm thinking it should be. I mean, this should do pretty well. I'm at level 9. This is 2. This is getting there. I gotta get it to 7 The legendaries, you have to get them to level 7 in order to unlock the master. Well, yeah, the masterwork um, for the weapon. And I usually put stability on mine, but it just depends on what it is. Yeah, stuff like this, I put stability on it.
This pirate lord is named Valog. She's a Cabal defector, but from which side, I couldn't tell you. This is a dangerous undertaking. These lands are frequented by many unsavory types. Speaking of, Valog has a reputation for heavy-handed brutality. I say you show her a little brutality of your own.
There's Fallen in Cabal in here. Okay. Movie.
It's not just her life. The pride is on the line. A headless crew is a worthless one. Remove her from the board.
I want to see how effective this is against the boss. With this much health. Yeah, the damage over time is effective. Yeah, I took the shield down. So even though I have to reload so much, it's just the damage over time is taking its toll. And of course, I've already collected these.
So this is where the trail leads. Well then, we best keep these relics out of Aramis's hands. Don't you agree? Ah, this would make a wonderful addition to my collection, whatever it is. But I imagine you'll hand it over to Mithrax and that nosy daughter of his, for the good of the elixir. Fine. Valard won't be the only one looking for a relic like this. Let's hunt them down before Aramis does.
Not bad though. I don't have any numbers though as far as damage over time, how much damage it does. But that was pretty good. Alright, so all of the steps for the story. Yeah, I'm not sure how many steps each one takes up. So I started on step 3. Let's see, quarter hollow projector. Okay. I'm gonna grab some water. see.
Hello, Guardian. My father and I are already studying the relic you reclaimed from the pirates. I am eager to learn the nature of the strange energies that seep from within. I was thrilled to aid in your engagement with Aramis's fleet. I hope my support was beneficial, although I admit I am unused to the rigors of combat. While I did study with the Awoken Techians, gunplay was never a part of the syllabus. I am proud of the progress we made together. Thank you for including me as part of your crew. I must continue my studies. May the light provide.
Aboard another downed catch. Despite... I'm eager to continue our friendship.
I just got this part. So I told the Vanguard I had a plan to help arm the Guardians against Aramis's forces. They funded me with some glimmer, and I traded it in for some incredible gear. But just handing out weapons, he trails off, shaking his head. Where's the fun in that? I thought I'd make it a little more interesting. So pick an engram and the engram and reveal your prize. I think he did trade the glimmer in for weapons and whatnot, but okay, so nothing dropped. I noticed you were taking in the sights of the Elixni Quarter. That might explain the strange energy readings I just picked up from the ether tank. Please carry on. Don't let me interrupt your recreation. Spider says, I'll let you know when I have more engrams for you. But if you're that lucky, every time I lose money on this little act of benevolence.
Your glimmer is always welcome here. So many questions. I'm becoming offended. You don't want to see me offended.
She's the best pilot I know. And before the war, she was a school teacher.
you in the light, and yet I feel adrift in shadow. I know, and I studied the artifact you claimed from the pirates, and it emanates pure darkness. It is an object pulled from Elixir legend, and I fear it is not the only one of its kind. The old crews fought and died for these relics, believing they could bestow power. The very power the great machine withheld. That is why Aramis enlisted their help. She seeks the relics, and pirate legends hint at where they may be hidden. And if her task is at the command of the Witness, Aramis cannot be allowed to claim the powers within. If she does, all will fall to corruption. You must find them. You must.
I'm at 10. It's been difficult to get the deep side armor to drop. Well, not the armor, but the weapons, so I can craft them. But I think Brigand's Law. I think I need one more for that. But most of this other stuff, I need like 3 weapons, 3 deep sight versions of them to drop at least 3 to 4. So I figure I complete the story campaign with Hunter and Titan, that'll help me get more energy for sure. But it's not exactly the most exciting thing to do at this point in the season. Yeah, so run expedition again. I'll see what I can do. I should try to get as many of these other things out of the way as possible, but like this is Catch Crash. This is the only other one in Expedition. So I'll see how that goes. Everything else, well, here's another one. Treasure chest unlocked. Level 20 shaped weapon. I just gotta get one to drop, that's all. I think for Brigand's Law, the sidearm, I have to get it to drop. I don't even know if I'm gonna complete most of that stuff this season. Okay, so what's this? Oh, it's that really thin ship. Okay. Okay. I definitely have this crafted already. I'm gonna grab my bagel because I'm like really hungry right now. So I might have to stop and fix something else to eat. Tier 3 is pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, for the powerful gear, the tier 2 drop, usually I'd have to run this 4 times in order to complete this one. I think once I do that, then I can switch over to Titan. He can run Expedition 4 times. And then all the while I can use Osteo while I'm running those. But let me go ahead and see if I can Well, I need another ascendant alloy because I'm gonna need 3 in order to buy the or equip the catalyst. So all right, let me grab my bagel.
The schematics for this structure. A transaction to make, Guardian? This war is a complicated algorithm, to be certain.
This is all wrong.
treasure on Earth was quite clever. Who would think to look here?
It's been sitting right under our noses this whole time. Now let's sniff out this loot, hero.
Our ship's servitor will bolster your allies' defenses.
Reload is much better.
We have found a rich treasure trove. Collect it quickly, Guardian.
Why do I have so much ammo? I got 86. I got 90 in the magazine.
Pretty bare, hero. Let's get that treasure haul rolling.
I have no idea. This is man. I'm usually like I don't okay, so it's weird. The reload speed's definitely faster, right? But then I've got way more than 27 in the magazine.
They are only wretches, but the skiff blades are as brave as any.
See, all of a sudden I got 44. So I have to figure out how this works. I got 62. I'm gonna have to reread the description on this thing. Maybe it's if the poison ends up killing the enemy that it gives me extra ammo in the magazine, something like that's going on. Maybe it's like based on how many enemies are killed that's affected by the toxic projectiles. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Because right now I can't reload them. It's like ambitious assassin on steroids. Not my best throw. I keep thinking I'm Warlock. I don't have a rift. Oh my gosh. That's my automatic, just what I go to. Like if I'm about to die, I just use my rift.
Tagging in as your spotter, hero.
Yeah, this thing is, he is just...
So this is the famous Cosmodrome. I knew Guardians were walking corpses, but I didn't expect such a graveyard. Earth suffered the collapse, just as Reese suffered the whirlwind. Such scars never fade. And you trust the Traveler to stand by the humans after it abandoned us?
We trust the light, not the great machine. Whatever its will, our house will stand in solidarity with the humans.
I thought the Great Machine was the source of the light, so, I mean, are they separating the two now? I mean, that's what I was thinking. Is that the Traveler is actually the creator of light? That's how I always have taken it. But now they're saying that there's light and then there's darkness, and then you have different beings like the Traveler and the Witness choosing sides or using light or darkness for good and evil. That's how that sounded. That last conversation sounded, or how Idol put it, is that they follow the light, not the Traveler. I don't get it, because the light is the one that, well, not the light. The Traveler is the one that gave light to Ghost and had the Ghost go throughout a soul system and distribute the light. So I don't know, maybe the Traveler can wield the light, but it's not actually the source of the light.
Hey, hero. Looking to grab another relic?
May I interject?
Be my guest.
The commander of this band of pirates is named Irix, and he's widely known as an expert marksman. I would not stand still long enough to test this reputation.
Thanks for the tip. Yeah, look at my ammo. 107 in the magazine. So I'm thinking that's what it is. That if I get a lot of kills from the, just not direct shot kills, but just the splash damage kills. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Toxic overload. Landing a final blow or multiple precision hits triggers a burst of poisons nearby targets. Triggers a burst of poison nearby targets. Okay, so that one I saw. I saw that one, but what's making this poison final blows return? Let me see if I can see this better. Yeah, my magazine's at 107. I'm like, yeah, that's not normal. Yeah, but see, now I can't see the catalyst from this screen. It's supposed to be right here. Okay, so here it is. Osteostriga catalyst, poison final blows, return ammo. Oh, poison final blows, yep, return ammo to the magazine. Okay, so I just fire the weapon, get the poison in them, and then let the poison kill them. That's gonna overflow the magazine. That kind of reminds me of killing Tally, I think, is how that works. Where it increases the damage and it overflows the magazine. So it's way stronger, like way more effective than Ambitious Assassin. It's crazy. I got 107 in the mag. That's insane. So I guess it plays like you fire a few shots and then you hide. Whoa. I can't hit him from here. Yeah, he's immune. I gotta get closer. Because they're gonna pick me apart from back here. Snipers all over the place. Yeah, so the final blow can't be from the actual shot. They have to die from the poison. It's a little difficult to do, but you run into a crowd, hit and run, let the poison take effect.
Take him down!
And retrieve the relic.
Oops. There we go. Go ahead and eat them up. Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't even hit him directly. He just got caught in the splash damage. There you go. 1633 Chimay, Themis Cluster.
Good job, Guardian. You too, little sister. Read about this in one of your books?
No, I didn't. Isn't that exciting?
I know. What are you doing?
Aiding Drifter and the Guardian. We have collected another relic before it was able to come into Aramis-Gal's possession.
Your help is needed in studying the relics, not in our search for them.
If I can render assistance, then I should do so.
Let us speak privately.
Very well.
Huh. Glad I stayed out of that. Anyway, good job. Let's get this treasure tucked away.
What do we got next? That was twice, two runs. Step number 14. We can get in there. I need, 4 more ruffians defeated. Everything else is on Catch Crash. And then there's this one. Treasures unlocked. 9 more runs as far as unlocking the treasure, which is a lot. No, but this is not retroactive. So even though we ran Expedition into the ground, we get to week 10 and it's like, okay, run it 15 more times. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Run it 15 more times and also turn in this Umbral Energy. I think the Umbral Energy was retroactive, but not the treasure chest unlocked. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So the complaints you guys might have been hearing about players having with the game, this is pretty much why, because we get a new activity every season, right? But then we have to run the activity into the ground, and by the time we get to week 8, week 9, week 10, it's like, I really don't want to play this activity anymore, because it's just, we've already run it so much. So yeah, I would say that's the main thing. Is just the structure of it, of how the how we have to approach the game, how we have to play it. It just gets tiring. So it's to the point where if I wasn't testing out another weapon, the osteo, I wouldn't feel the need to to run this. So it's crazy. Okay, so I'm looking on Twitch. The Destiny numbers have doubled. Yesterday it was at 2.2 thousand viewers on Twitch. Now it's at 5.4 thousand. God of War Ragnarok has come way down. It was up in the 25,000 to 30, between 25,000 and 32,000 viewers on Twitch. Right now it's at 10,005. The original God of War is 1.4 thousand. Super Mario 64, another game I'm following on Twitch, is 1.7 thousand, which is pretty darn good, like I said, for an older game. Yep. So the only thing about God of War is that once you run through it, like you get to the end of the game, which is going to take you a while, but once you do get to the end of the game, the developers are not going to add on anything else to it. So it's easier for a game like that because there's a beginning, a middle, and an end to it, like a hard ending to that, get to the game. So which is not really a problem. But if you're streaming a game like Destiny, I feel like it's easier to do that because every 3 months you've got new content. But like I said, you run into the problem with the new content if you're just running it on repeat for 3 months. So that's what the problem becomes with that. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the Elixir Quarter. So yeah, that's interesting. So the reading material I ordered probably like over a week ago, it finally came in today. They tried to, well, there was another company, like an international shipping company, but they were based in Pennsylvania. That's the thing. It was like York, Pennsylvania. They tried to deliver it to the post office yesterday on Thanksgiving at a little bit after 6 p.m. And they were saying, oh, the delivery attempt failed because they couldn't access the location. And I'm like, yeah, it's Thanksgiving. The post office is going to be closed. So I don't even know why they tried to drop it off at the post office yesterday, but I don't know, that was weird. But anyway, my reading material came in. It's not as... I thought I was going to have more reading to do than that. I thought it was going to be a bigger book, but yeah, I got some reading, research, studying to do, that type of thing.
Mithrax, my old friend. There's a matter I wish to discuss with you.
My people's concerns are my own. I will listen.
I hoped you'd say that. Rumor has it your new crew has been bringing back delightful baubles, pulled from the old shores.
Are you asking for a share?
Do you think me so petty? We're on the same side here. We have our eyes on the same horizon. Those relics resurfaced for a reason. The power belongs to us. We could have everything this time. We need only take it.
Your words are careless.
What? The Guardian? Huh. A trusted accomplice.
No. I did not imagine you would speak like that where I might hear you.
Come now, Mithrax. I know you. Think of your house. Think of your daughter. We could have everything Aramis wants. Wouldn't that be some lovely payback? Huh?
You will leave that behavior in the past. You will not speak of it here beneath the great machine, or I will silence you.
There's no call for that.
Do you hear me, Rakis?
I hear you.
Never summon me like this again.
Get out. We're closed.
That's crazy. He called him Rakis. That's the first time we ever found out Spider's actual name.
It's the law of commerce. I am the supply, and I make the demands.
And that's the first time we've ever seen Spider back down to somebody, because usually... No, he don't. He doesn't.
Business is business.
Mithrax started to walk up on him and he was like, no, I don't, no, I'm not getting into this fight. And then Mizrak says, I will silence you. I'm like, oh goodness. We got a problem on our hands.
Boom, 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 boom.
A dude crazy.
Ah, hey there, hero. Sorry, getting a little swept up in all this adventuring. I'm on debrief duty, while your Elixni buddies are busy with the relics you got from Aramis's crew. Ido's researching how to tap into their power. The kid's thorough, I'll give her that. She thinks something's hidden inside him. I swear she was about to crack one open before Mithrak stopped her. Now me? I took one look and knew those things were bad news. Gave me a little shiver. Reminds me of something. From a long time ago. Huh. Maybe I should do a little research of my own.
How old is Drifter? I mean, honestly. When he says a long time ago, he means like a real long time ago. Like, oh my gosh. Alright, what's up with the next step? But again, the story is interesting. The story has always been interesting for the past, what, 2 years or so. They've done a really good job with the story. It's just, oh my goodness. No new map. Rumors overheard. I'm running a bunch of these though, so I'm not trying to chew up the coordinates. This map reveals a different expedition weapon each time it is used. I'm wondering if it's a deep sight weapon though. Will point you to the location of hidden treasures at the end of expedition missions. 9 fragments and 90 coordinates. Okay, so this is expedition gear, weapon. You get 3 more plundered umbral energy. I'm gonna go for the weapon this time though. I want to see if I can get a deep sight weapon to drop, because that's really what I'm missing. I'm back to the ether tank.
Are you settling into your new place okay?
I'm eager to continue our friendship.
This is a big old dude. He is big. But then you put him next to Mizrax, and I'm like, Mizrax is bigger than him. Like, oh my gosh. I didn't get anything last time, so maybe this is just a one-shot deal. Yeah, just Glimmer. Spider chuckles as you look at the meager pair of leggings before you. Oh, my dear guardian, he says sadly, I'm afraid they can't all be winners. I'll contact you when I have more Ingrams for our game. Until then, enjoy your little pants. Yeah, he cheated us out of armor. Your radio chirps with a curious voice, Guardian. I just detected another brief interference spike from your coordinates in the ether tank. Is everything alright? You assure that it is? How interesting. Apologizes for the interruption and terminates the call. Yeah, so whatever he's doing to block or mess up the decryption, she's picking it up on her end. So same deal, back to the star chart. Expedition probably. But that's it. Yeah, it's almost 12:40. Might have enough energy to run this through this sequence one more time, but it's like, ooh, goodness. I'm glad they do separate this though. Like they'll have us go through the sequence once per week, and then you'll have to wait until the following Tuesday to keep going. Because otherwise you'll have some players, they'll just go through it like crazy. And then the story gets leaked out, or you just know the story before you can even play it.
Guardian, we have new readings. Aramis's fleet moves across the system, pursuing relics of power. Summon your crew. And a request, please. As a favor to me. Do not involve Ido in your violence against the old crews. She is brave and curious, but does not yet understand the brutality of the world. There are pain truths in our history. I should have told her earlier, before all this. But I must learn before I can teach, and for that I need time. Disrupt Aramis's crews, and stop her from collecting the relics. Some mistakes must remain in the past.
That'll be good. 2 enhancement prisms, armor, plundered umbral energy, another exotic Ingram. And I am out of space. Excuse me. But more than anything, I need deep sight weapons so I can actually craft something. That's the frustrating part. Yeah, they're not giving these away very often. And then when they do give them away, they're not deep sight weapons. So it's just, I don't know, it's difficult to unlock the pattern so you can actually craft something. Yep, same deal. Expedition buried treasure. Defeat 50 combatants. And I'm on step 20. Okay. So this will be the third one. Third time going through. I mean, at this point, I'm thinking I don't feel like throwing any treasure into that machine or whatever that thing is. This will probably be my last run.
Place to hide a treasure.
Makes sense, though. Why pay for a bunch of defenses when the fakes will do it for free?
Pirates are more cunning than I anticipated.
I'll take that as a compliment, crab cakes.
Our cruise servitor answers your call.
Alright, we got Vexed probably.
interrupt our drill. Best eliminate it, Guardian.
Our cruise servitor answers your call.
I know a mark when I see one. Bag that cabal.
Yeah, I want a shield. Whoa, where'd you come from? Go on ahead and chew him up.
Our cargo hold's looking pretty bare, hero. Let's get that treasure haul rolling.
Our enemies are sabotaging our treasure home. Eliminate them. Fight alongside you.
Not quite. Well, I feel like throwing the treasure just interrupts the flow of gameplay. That's, that's where I'm at with it.
Those crazy wretches are on their way in. I love those guys.
Ooh, whoa. Got some poison on him. Still eating them up. I can't get a deep sight drop to save my life.
I'm afraid so. Splicers are no longer welcome here.
Well, a hero's only as strong as his enemies. That makes you a certified superstar.
Not bad, not bad. 122. I will say that using this weapon is definitely making this process more fun because, man, look, I got 2 right there, 2 right here. These weapons, but the deep sight version of them is not dropping. So all the seasonal challenges saying that you have to get 3 crafted weapons and then you have to get one of the weapons up to level 20. It's like, how can you do that if the deep sight version of these isn't dropping? So that's the thing that's like dragging this out. Yeah, that's dragging it out. Because I think you were able to get 1 per week, like a guaranteed deep sight drop, but usually it's supposed to be more than this. After that drop, so I don't know. It's just not enough. Because again, it forces you to keep playing the activity because you're not getting the deep sight drops the amount that you need. Oh yeah, these are the 2 Cabal Blade Masters. It's 2 of them. And again, I think my whole thing is just using Osteo to get some poison in them. Just hit and run and let them that damage over time start draining their health. But yeah, they'll charge you for sure. I don't know what these Cabal types are called, but they will come after you with those blades. It's too far. It's falling again. It's mixed. Oops. Oh. Nice, nice. Hey, just less work for me.
Watch those cleavers. We don't want to tire out your ghost.
For sure. Here we come. Whoa. Yeah, he's upset. Chewing him up.
Mizrax hasn't told you any more about these relics, has he? I suppose it's need to know. And Mizrax knows.
Spider, why are you using a secure channel? Did my father tell you to do so?
Huh? Clever scribe. No more flattery? Well, Mizrax asked me to keep you at arm's length. Perhaps he doesn't want you mixing in with our unsavory business.
Were those his exact words?
Only a guess. Who can say? And after all, who am I to question the Count?
Spider, I will find out what's going on here.
I just like blowing up things. No, that was interesting because they had their shields come up, but they were still getting affected by the poison. Going back to the ether tank.
I mean, you're so cool.
Spider, there are questions my father refuses to answer. Have you seen him act this way before? You two were friends once.
Even if Mizrax had friends back then, I wasn't among them. I couldn't possibly speak to his behavior.
You're being evasive.
Oh, evasive? I prefer to think of it as coy. Well then, your father was unpredictable. We could have had everything we wanted if he listened to me, but he always knew better. Look at him now. Caliver House, holed up inside the city. Picking over ruins, pretending he's content in the shadow of the great machine.
We were offered scraps and we took them.
Oh, is that ingratitude I hear?
I do not call the truth ingratitude, but enough of who my father is. Who was he?
I expected this from Spider, but not from you.
I am simply performing my duties as scribe of House Light. I will gather knowledge regardless of who would keep it from me.
Rakis, I told you not to speak of this. Do I have to dock your tongue?
Father! I apologize for the Kel's behavior.
Apology accepted. I see now. You're afraid little Ido will take off those rose-colored glasses. Such a delightful human phrase. And what will she see when she looks at you then?
Do not speak to my daughter again.
Oh, don't worry about me. Though, I'm not the only one who remembers. Sooner or later, she'll learn the truth. But I'm sure it will all work out. After all, what is it you say? The light provides.
Hey there, Captain. Figured I'd better take over while Mithrax is preoccupied. I heard he's dealing with some family issues. From what I could gather, he tried to shut Ido out from all this pirate business. Might have lost his temper. Definitely lost face. Poor Ido. What do they say? Never meet your heroes? Kinda tough when your hero's your dad. No surprise to me Mithrax has got some secrets. Everybody's got something that keeps him up at night. I'm sure they'll work it out. Folks have a way of putting aside the differences when the world's at stake. Just look at me and Zavala. Or me and Ikora. Or me and... anybody, really.
Dude, it's so crazy.
What does my guardian need?
Idol's voice comes in over your radio, more energy interference. That was the last piece of triangulation data I required. I believe I have figured out a way to block these energy spikes should another occur. You seem to be the catalyst, thus I will trigger my suppression field. The next time Spider asks you to pay him a social call, perhaps we will be able to figure out this puzzle. I can't see if there's anything behind that. Back to the star chart.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
My pleasure. Go see for yourself.
27.
Tell me all the bloody details.
I guess when you play everything one right after the other, it's very short, to be honest. But it's just, oh my gosh. It's the same cycle over and over again. And we've been doing this since Black Armory. I think we've been doing this since Black Armory, which is crazy. These usually take 15-20 minutes each and are appropriate for Guardians on all levels. Yeah, they don't take that long. They don't take that long. If you're in the Vanguard playlist running strikes, it don't take 15 to 20. It'll take 15 to 20 minutes if you have a bad team. But even then, that's like, no, it doesn't take that long. Here's Idol.
Guardian, as you prepare for your next voyage, know that I will continue to assist in the conflict against Aramis. I had words with Mithrax concerning his recent behavior. He explained he wished to shelter me from the violence displayed by Aramiskel's crews. I said one does not protect by forbidding exposure. There is no safety in ignorance. I told him plainly that I will not be sheltered. As the Guardian Credo states, devotion inspires bravery, bravery inspires sacrifice. The unspoken line that follows is why I will remain on the radio. Now, we must continue to pursue the relics Aramis seeks. Board your ship, and let us begin.
I don't know who's doing the voice acting for her, but she has a pretty voice. I don't see... Man, I don't think that we have to run, yes, Expedition again. Why? Goodness. I don't know. And I know that they can drop from here as a deep sight weapon, but getting them to drop, oh my goodness. See, I need another one of those. I need one more actually with the deep sight on it, but they are just not dropping. Yeah, they're giving me all these weapons and not the deep sight version of them. And we're pretty much at the end of the season, so it's like, I don't know. This one's pretty good, but again, I can just craft it. You know what I mean? I can just craft it, and I don't need copies of all these weapons in the vault. It drives me crazy. It's 1:21 in the morning. I have one of these already. This one is also not, this one's not craftable, but the one that I like, I've already got it. I'm gonna have to check on this one because I don't know what type of roll I want with it. Yeah, I've got the catalyst for some good weapons. I just haven't focused on, like, Arbalest is really good. I just haven't focused on using them to the point where I complete the catalyst. $250 Crucible enemies defeated. I would like to get all of these done, but I just don't know when. The only one I don't have for energy weapons is Tiku's Divination, and I have that one, but I need like 24, or is it 34? 34 Crucible kills with that weapon. I don't feel like going into the Crucible with it. So yeah, a lot of these are good, but like I said, I just have to sit there and use the weapon enough to complete these things. Complete bounties, why is that an objective? Merciless is actually a good fusion. Like a really good fusion rifle, but again, I haven't used Merciless in so long. Warcliffe Coil is good. Darcy, gosh, that's a sniper. Black Talon's a sword. Sleeper speaks for itself. Grand Overture. Okay, so that's the machine gun that we got. Probably not last season, but maybe 2 seasons ago. It was okay. I wasn't blown away with that weapon. Alright, what do we got? We've got First Mate, okay. Crewmate summoned. Unlock bonus chests in Expedition with each map type. Rotating, plundered, glimmer. Messages heard. Emotes performed. Are you kidding me? 75? And that's on 3. The third part, I'm like, no, it's just, that's crazy ridiculous. Unlock patterns for weapons from Season of Plunder. Again, in order to unlock the pattern, you need a deep sight drops, and that's what I'm not getting. Complete the catch crash activity on master difficulty. I definitely would have to find a crew for that one. It will be quicker for me to find a crew for this one, the master difficulty, than it is getting these 3 patterns unlocked at the rate that I'm going. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, Osteo is definitely a fun weapon. It's just, this is the same thing. You gotta run PsyOps Battlegrounds a lot. These are usually good drops, but I don't know. I'm thinking with Hunter, the way I want to run them with mobility, prioritize a little bit more, or a lot more actually. I don't think that's going to work. Not for how I play. Because the dodging is just, you don't get an overshield with it without wearing an exotic armor piece. So the fact that that Hunter doesn't have a rift, he doesn't have a barricade, he doesn't have an overshield, he doesn't have any sort of shielding connected to his class ability. Gosh, I think the only other I guess I'll have to focus on invisibility. I think that'll be it. And I'd have to run Void, I believe, for that one. A Void subclass. Alright, so the last thing that I'm going to do before I sign off for the second time tonight. Go back to the Enclave, probably craft. Gosh, what's the name of the auto rifle? The crafty auto rifle, the arc auto rifle. Which is really good. It's a good auto. It's Sweet Sorrow. That's the name of it. So craft it. Get rid of the copies that I got in the vault, so I can get rid of those, and then continue to kind of prune away at the vault. Because I really want to get it down below 400 in the vault. So right now it is I'm at 461. That's a lot of deleting I gotta do. But to be honest, there's quite a few things in the vault that I don't use. So anything as far as legendary items, anything that's at 1350, I really do have to look at it and say, am I going to use this ever? Or is it just sitting in here? That's what I have to do. Just look at everything and say, am I really going to use this? So because of a lot of stuff at 1350, I'm really not going to use it. And the only thing I'm holding on to certain things is because of how long it took me to get it. But I still don't use the weapon. Alright, so let's go with shape. There was a little dot up there. Yep, there we go. Sweet Sorrow. There's gotta be... Yeah, see, okay, so this is a rapid fire frame. 720 per minute. Yeah, rounds per minute, which is really good. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be looking at stability for sure, because 720 RPMs, that thing's gonna be hard to control. But I mean, it's pretty good, but it needs more stability. So right now it's at 54. I'm gonna go ahead and put on, let's see, deeper ammo reserve, slightly faster reload when magazine is empty. But this is really not the masterwork for it. It's just a frame type, as far as I can tell. Normally with most of the weapons I've crafted, I go with polygonal rifling for the barrel. Because the stability is really good and it doesn't take away from the other stats on here. Like this, it takes away from handling, but it adds range. This one gives it stability, but it takes away from the handling. This is 64. No, wait, 61. This one's 64. This one adds to the range too, though. I might use small bore. That's a possibility. This one doesn't get stability to 64. It's 59. 61. It adds to the handling though. Corkscrew rifling. No, because that takes away from 2 of those. Adds range. And again, I don't look at auto rifles as a ranged weapon. Like I mean, I look at scouts, snipers, of course, as a ranged weapon. Even pulse rifles are better at long range. But an auto rifle at long range is like, not really. I think the high impact frames for auto rifles, they probably have really good range on them, but again, I still don't think of them as long range weapons. Handling, stability handling, okay. So I'm thinking that probably corkscrew rifling, which I gotta get to level 4, small bore at level 3. One of these. The range gets to 30, stability 61, range 28, stability 59, handling 47. Just get the stats as, as decent as I possibly can. So there's that. Okay, so we got steady rounds available. That takes away from the range, unfortunately. Yeah, that range is gonna be shot. And alloy. Stability reload speed, wow. Stability again with tactical. Yeah, I mean, steady hands is so good. That's going to be hard to beat. But the range is terrible. And I know I just said I don't look at autos as ranged weapons, but when your range is 18 out of 100, it's going to be bad. It just is. Their range is going to be bad. So, I got to get the range back up. I got to get this weapon to level 7 as soon as possible. So, accurized rounds improves the range, but it really messes up the stability. It's tough. And I don't think that there's any traits that improve range besides range finder. Let's see, we've got pulse monitor. We've got auto loading holster. Triple tap. No. Stats for all. Killing wind, final blows. Grant increased mobility, weapon range, and handling for a short time. That can be useful. Bonus stability, handling, reload speed while the wielder is in motion. But this killing wind does have weapon range on it, which is very useful. Let's see. Stability, handling, reload. This is mobility, weapon range, and handling. The reload speed seems fine. I'm more concerned about the range. And with perpetual motion, there's no bonus for range, but it is on killing wind. And then killing wind, I gotta get to level 15. I do need an ascendant alloy. I gotta farm for these things because I have quite a few weapons that need something. Okay, so for the first one, I would say Killing Wind is good, but for now, auto loading really doesn't do much. Well, for auto rifle, no, I need something else. And then we got Turnabout. Tap the trigger. That'll work. Let's see, we got Demo. Vorpal, interesting. One for All. And Focused Fear, no, because that's precision damage. Half the magazine as precision damage. Yeah, not with an auto rifle. That doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you even put this on an auto rifle at 720 RPMs? And you got 52 in the magazine. I'm just saying. That's not gonna go well. So I'm thinking hitting 3 separate targets increases damage for an improved duration. But I think my best bet is Vorpal. That seems pretty good. Excuse me. Demolitionist is actually good as well. So this one I would need to get it to level 4. The enhanced trait level 9. That's not bad at all. But Vorpal weapon is the one that really sticks out to me. I would have to get it to 11 over here. Okay. I'm gonna be crying at first because I'm like I'm gonna feel the difference in range. The range is gonna be terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna be belly aching over the range for sure. Yeah, but this is the first one. Well, this weapon is the first one I've crafted from the war table. Like that's how far that's how far behind I am with these things. And again, from Season of Plunder, they're dropping, but no red bars. It's crazy. I think I want to get Osteo to level 30 before I, forget about it. Simply because, well, I don't even know if there's a special shader for this one, to be honest. No, I don't think there is. It's supposed to be something over here, but let me see if it's on this one. Yeah, see, this little box that's what I was looking for. Okay, there's the menu. Alright, so I don't see anything for that. Maybe it's on a different type of weapon, though. It's on this one for sure. I'm gonna get the menu to come up. Okay, so this one is level... what, 23? Yeah, level 23. I'm gonna get 7 more levels get to 30, unlock the shader. Now, as far as I know, the shader is supposed to be one of these because it says memento required on both of these. So that one's terrible. This one is over the top, to say the least. But I don't see memento required on anything else. I don't know. So the ones that are crafted, I don't know if it's all of them or just ones from the Witch Queen expansion that have this over here. But AR2 also had it, but I couldn't pull up anything, so I don't know how that works. Let me check Drang. Yeah, see, Drang has one over here. Even though I don't have a memento for it, but it still has the box over here. Yeah, so this has the box over here, but there's not all of the options as far as leveling. So I'm not sure. I don't know. So I guess if I have to insert the well, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's interesting. Also interesting. They have to give me, I think I need the well, this is gear and this is gear. So I need the deep sight weapons. But they have not dropped. And then they give me 2 cloaks. Like, that's weird. So I'm thinking I don't need this. This is a 52, which is not very good. Yeah, it's not very good. This is a 62. This is a 57. This is a blue. The base of this is 63. But yeah, it's difficult trying to get the right roll for these. Excuse me. And there is my boat. Up there floating, hovering actually. Okay. I am drowsy. Alright, so I will pick this up after I get some sleep. Probably do some reading and then come back to this. But yeah, the story's just same thing. Expedition, go back to Elixni Quarter. You go through all their conversations. And that's it. Alright, so thanks everybody for tuning in. I really, really, really appreciate it. And everybody have a great weekend. Take care.